Did you practice some, if not all, of the 5 practical tips that we provided in our previous video concerning how you can reduce your sodium content? Were you able to practice some of them? Maybe yes, maybe no. I'll urge you to get started on them. And today, I'm here to provide you with 5 other tips, with 2 additional tips. This is a holistic wellness sport. We know that reducing your salt intake, which is going to impact your sodium consumption, depends on 2 things: making mindful choices and also making changes in your habits. So today we want to talk about 5 other tips that you can personally apply. And I'm going to leave you with 2 additional tips as well, making 7. So we start with being conscious with condiments. What do we mean by condiments? What are condiments? Condiments are, let me give you some examples, like soy sauce, we have ketchup, we have salad dressings, or let me say salad creams. Yeah, these are condiments. We add them to food to make them sweet. Yes, and majority of people use these. But one thing is, these condiments have too much of sodium in them. No two ways about that. These condiments, they are sweet on the tongue, but they are very high sodium content in them. So when you use them, that is cool, but don't use them often. Just use them once in a while. It's really going to help you. Yes, but when you constantly take them, you are accumulating more sodium. And I don't believe you like to experience any of the Darren's problems that we mentioned in our other video. So be cautious with condiments. Use them, but be cautious. Be cautious. That is the main thing. Use them, but be cautious. Number 2 is to eat fresh foods. This can not be out of the tips. You cannot always be eating cooked food. No. Sometimes take a little bit of twist. Go in for fruits, go in for vegetables just for your evening, and that is cool. You don't need to always get on cooked food. And with these things, they don't have any sodium in them because there is no salt there. So eating fresh foods is the second tip that you can personally apply. The third thing we are going to talk about is to rinse canned foods. You see, these canned foods, they are already cooked before canned or packaged and brought to the market. So let's say canned vegetables or canned beans. When you buy them, they are in cans, and what they used in preparing these have high sodium contents in them. You see, these canned foods, they have high sodium content. You need to know that. That's why we talked about reading labels, but definitely they have sodium content in them. Most of them are high. So when you buy them, before you consume them, make sure to rinse them and to remove at least some of the sodium from it before you consume. I think this will be helpful. So rinse canned food. Those who normally take in canned foods can relate to this point. Yes, that's it. Now let's move to the fourth one. That is to limit fast foods. This can't go away because they are related to the condiments. Yes, so the fast food, what are the fast food? We can talk about the fried rice, we can talk about the spag, we can talk about the salad with the dressing and others. You see, all what they add to them have high sodium content. So when your main eating point or your where you normally eat are fast food joints, or where you normally prepare are fast food, then I think you've got a problem there. Limit it. And when you limit it, technically you are limiting your intake of condiments, and this will impact your sodium level as well. It will reduce it, and that will really help. So limit fast food intake. That is another point to mention. Now, gradually cut back on salt. Gradually do it. Maybe at first you take salt a lot. Your taste buds are relative to this. But now that you know the problems you can face when you take in too much salt, what can you do? Then you need to start making habitual changes by cutting back on the salt. But when you start this, your taste bud aren't going to take it lightly with you. The food won't be really good for you because you are a person who takes in more salt. But when you do it gradually over time, that's what we want. The long term, it's really going to impact you, and it will help you reduce your sodium intake. So gradually cut back. Now let me give you the 2 bonus tips that will help this. That is to be mindful of portions. What I mean by be mindful of portions, we've said that you can take in fast food, but check the labels, see that you have low sodium content, and when they are low, you can take it. That's true. But don't say that, oh, because this product is low in sodium, then it's going to be my main thing that I will be eating. No. When you take them in large amounts, when you take them frequently, definitely they are going to increase your sodium content, even though they are low. They are low, but when you take them more, definitely your sodium content are going to be more, and you'll be at risk of getting these problems that we mentioned. So be mindful of the portion that you take, even though they are low in sodium. And the last one is to stay hydrated. Taking a lot of water. When the sodium contents are in your body, when you take in a lot of water, the water dilutes it. The water dilutes the sodium content. So when you take in the right amount of water every day, that will help to reduce your sodium content. And this hydration point is one of the lifestyle changes in our general coaching program and also our customized coaching program. And with this, we measure the amount of water you take depending on your age, your weight, and other factors. And we tell you that every day you need to hit this target. Yes, some people might have higher amounts of water to take than others, depending on their weight, their age, and others or other factors as well. So if you like to get on any of these coaching programs, which involve hydration, nutrition, and exercise, then you can get started on our coaching programs at Eddie Fitness 24 Club. Yes, and to get started, just go into the description. You'll find 2 links. The WhatsApp link is there. Send us a message. Let's talk, or get into the website and complete the forms, and we are going to get started. If you found value from this video, if it's really going to help you, then be kind to us, just to like, and you have other things that you can add, then put them down in the comments. If there are questions too, write them down. The answers are going to come, and share it to others as well. This is the Holistic Wellness Sports. Until same time, another day, be safe and be cool.